Okay, so I'm going to start off showing you everything from the Dollar Tree. So yes, it is possible to make your cute, adorable gnome with just Dollar Tree products. So if you come across this stocking with fur, grab it because that is going to be the beard. You're going to need some blush. Any shade is fine. A thing of rice or beans. I'll be using this eyeshadow brush. You can add some pom-poms if you want, or some bells. You're going to need some little rubber bands, a Sharpie marker, some twine, a pair of scissors. I will be making one of them scented, so I went ahead and picked up this cinnamon stick. Now for the stuffing, you can buy a stuffed animal at the Dollar Tree, dissect it and use the stuffing. You can also take the scarf and hat off and add it to your gnome. For the bigger gnomes, I will be using some fuzzy socks, a men's white sock, and for the baby gnomes, I thought I would try to use some of these mittens and some kid socks and a white sock. You'll also be needing some glue, so I'll be just using some glue sticks from the Dollar Tree along with a glue gun. You can use super glue, whatever, and these are also from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to protect my fingers so I don't burn the skin off of them. So, yes, this is going to be so much fun. If you are wanting to use different fur other than the one from the Dollar Tree, I found this right here at Joann Fabrics. I do believe they were like $2.49 and $2.99 and up. So these are 9-inch by 12-inch. They did have other colors, but these are the ones that I picked up. I bought a half a yard, I do believe, of this at Hobby Lobby, and I used a 40% coupon. I also had some of this cut, and I believe this was on sale. I think it was half off, I do believe. So there are options out there. I'm not sure if Michael's carries any. I'm sure they do, but just wanted to show you that there's plenty of options out there. Also for the filling, I've had this for a couple of years, and I found this at Walmart for like $3. So this will go a long, long way. So there's, different options out there. So the first step, you're going to take your men's sock and cut it right on the heel. Just like that. Then I'm going to take a cup and fold it right over so it stays open. You're going to take your rice and start pouring it in. Kind of shake it down. Now you can add as much as you want, just depends how chunky you want your gnome. So once you can't get any more in there with the cup, just take it right off, pack it down, and then keep dumping it in there, and then work it down. So after I put about 1.5 cups in there, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some of this cinnamon stick in there. Now, if you are not making your scented, then go ahead and skip this. So I'm going to cut this open, and this is what the bag looks like. Now, you can go ahead and stick the entire bag in there, or you can just cut the tip of it and just sprinkle a little bit in there so it's not really strong. So I'm just going to pour a little bit in there like that, and then just stir it up in there like so. Once you get it in there, start dumping more rice. So I went ahead and did almost 4 cups. Now you can make it bigger or smaller, doesn't matter. You're going to take your rubber band and tie it off on the top. Oh, well, that just broke. I guess you can't put it around that many times. Trial and error, people. Trial and error. Yes, I'm going to leave that part in. Da, 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 da. So I'm just going to put it around 3 times. Like that. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and shape it like a baked potato. And now you need to make your nose. So just pinch. You can make it as big or as small as you want. You're going to take another ponytail holder thingy. And then fight with it a little bit. And voila. You have yourself a nose. So the next thing you're going to do is take a piece of twine just to make sure it does not lose its form, because you've seen how that rubber band broke. So I think over time it might get weak. So I'm just going to take some twine, tie a double knot, and then just cut the extras off. And then you're going to do that on the top as well, just in case. It's like dressing a baby. Oops. And then cut the extra off. Just like that. So now it is time to bring our nose to life. So this is where your blush comes in hand. Now, I'm not quite sure exactly what color of pink I want, so I might mix it up a little bit. And then you just start adding some pink to its little nose. I'm going to put a little bit of brighter pink. Now this is optional. You don't have to make a pink nose. You can make a black nose, a orange nose, a green nose, or keep it white. It's your gnome and your nose. So you do what you want. So once you get your nose to the color you want, go ahead and just put that off to the side. Now you're going to take one of your fuzzy socks or whatever other sock you have, and this is going to be the body. So just like with the white one, you're going to cut right at the heel. Just like that. And the back part is what goes in the back. You're going to slip it on just like you would a pair of pantyhose. Just like that. So once you have the sock on and where you want it, yes, I have my guards on, you're going to take your glue, whatever glue you want to use is fine. And then I'm just going to put a little bit right there. And then do it on the other side. Now, if you don't want to use glue, you don't have to. You can take some pins and just pin it on there. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit in the back, just for insurance. So there is the bottom of your gnome. So for this bigger gnome, I'm going to use the different fur, but when I make the baby gnome, I am going to use the Dollar Tree. So what I did was measure out and wrapped it around my gnome to see how big I wanted the beard. So I would say between 4 to 4.5 inches on the square. So I'm going to go ahead and measure it out. So there's 4.5, and I think I might just do 4. I'll go a little bit over 4. Now you don't have to use a ruler if you don't want to. So now that I have it measured out, I'm just going to cut it out. So there you have your beard. So you want your fur to go downward. So I am going to fix that on the bottom because it's straight across. So I am going to be careful not to cut any of the fur, although I know some of it's going to come off, just to make it look more, I guess, natural. Okay, so I just cut a little bit there on the bottom. I'm going to measure this up and I'm going to make a little slit for the nose. So just try to find the middle and then try not to cut too much of the fur off. Try to have a good pair of scissors because these are not good. Okay, so I have that cut. So you're just going to fit it right on there just like that. And you're going to take your glue and glue it on. Make sure it's on there good and tight. See how cute that is? So now it's time to make the hat. So take your choice of hat. Again, you're going to take your scissors and cut at the heel. Like that. There's the little toe part right there. So take some of your stuffing and tuck it right up there at the top, like so. You're going to take a ponytail rubber band thingy, as I like to call them, and just tie it off like that, so you have a little ball on the top of your hat. Now you're going to take your gnome, take the heel part that you can see, the bigger part there, that's going to go in the back. You're going to slip it right over your gnome. Now you can glue it or you can tack it like I said, or pin it. So there is your adorable little gnome. Now I thought I would go ahead and add a little bell. You can use ribbon or whatever you want. Now this is optional. You can use a small one or a big one. This is like a medium-sized one. I did spray paint it this rustic color. So, well actually, you know what? Before I thread that on there, I think I'm going to tie, or you know what? Let's see what this looks like. I want to add a little extra stuffing up here to make it look maybe a little bit fuller. Now let's put the little hat on and let's see. Yeah, I think it looks a little bit better. So I'm going to take my twine. I'm going to tie a little knot up here on the top like that. And then I'm going to thread my bell on. Tie that in a knot. Just like that. Go around the back. Maybe it'll be easier without it on. Cut the extra off. You can always leave it on if you want to make a bow or not, but I am cutting it off. Now I'm going to stick the hat back on there, get some glue, and glue it on. So here is the end result, and look how adorable that is. Now we're going to make a baby one pretty much the exact same way. Okay, so we are going to make our baby gnome, and we're going to be doing the exact same steps except smaller. Now I've never used the mints before, so this is going to be the first time using that. And this is what we're going to be using for the beard and of course the rice. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm most likely going to put this in fast forward so it doesn't take as long. So I hope you all enjoy, and let's see what this baby looks like.
I hope you all enjoyed this Dollar Tree Christmas gnome DIY. If you did, I would really love a thumbs up. Be sure you click on to that subscribe button. I thank you all for stopping by and spending the time with me today, so I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful Tuesday, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Keep smiling.